Hey, it's Random Code here, and today I want to showcase how we can run a Java file inside a Docker container. So I already created just a very simple Java file, just simply containing a class main, public static void main, which just simply prints hello world to the console. So very simple. I then have my Docker file, where I am building from an Ubuntu image. Could probably find some image already that contains the Java setup, but I prefer these just in this case to showcase that we can actually do it ourselves. So first I run apt update, then I run apt install default JDK, which installs the newest version of the Java JDK. I then need to add -y because there's going to be a prompt whenever we install this default JDK, rather than we want to install yes or no, y or n. We then just add the -y to tell it already that we're going to say yes, otherwise our container is going to crash. Then we're going to copy all the stuff we have inside our current folder to the default position inside our container. We're then going to run javac, which is Java compile, and we then simply compile our main to Java file. It's then going to end up being a compiled Java file, which can then simply run using Java, and then our file name, which is going to be main. So just very simply, we set up our Ubuntu image, run apt update, install our Java JDK, copy all our files from the current folder to our default position inside a container, then compile our JavaScript, our Java file, and then run it. So let me just showcase. So I'm already inside the same folder, which is this Java Docker, which contains, as a showcase, plus contains my Docker file and my main.java. And if you can't tell, I'm using Windows PowerShell because I'm on Windows. But let's just build it. So we go docker build -g, give it a tag, let's just call it Java. And then we're going to build from our current position. So I'm just going to let this run. This might take a few seconds, depending, or rather not, you have JDK set up before, but for me it was quite quick actually. I can then go docker images. See here we have our new image called Java. Don't have a tag. We have an ID, when it's created, and our size. And it's saying created 24 minutes ago because I just tried creating it a few minutes ago, and so it's technically just rebuilding it. But for you, it would be 0 seconds or something like that. And it might take a bit longer than the few seconds. Probably took me a few minutes to build it the first time. So now we can just simply run it using docker run and Java, because we called the file or our image Java, and just as you can see, we just print hello world. So I like to showcase to get a better understanding what we're actually doing, where we have our Docker images, which is kind of our blueprint. We then create a container, which contains, in this case, our Ubuntu environment, and we then run our Java file, in this case, from that environment. So just for the sake of it, let's try actually getting into our container. So I can do docker run -it interact mode, I think, or something like that. And then we're going to be doing it inside our Java image. And we're going to just run bin/bash, just to open bash from our run container. So now, technically, I am inside my Ubuntu environment in this container. So if I do ls, we should be able to find our main.class file and our main.java file. So we have the basic Java file and the compiled version. And I can similarly, as we just did inside a Docker file using cmd, run main using Java, I can do Java main. We get hello world. So I hope this helped get a better understanding of how we can run Java inside a Docker container and how we can, in this case, get into it and see what we are actually doing. So if you enjoyed this quick showcase of Java inside Docker, please leave a like and subscribe, and wish you all a wonderful day.